Hello and welcome to my wee channel. I'm Chris from Christopher Stewart Hairdressing, and today Rudy wants a really heavy blend. In at the sides, quite short and kept long but textured on top. First of all, section from the recession line all the way around the crown to the other recession line, creating a horseshoe section. Then clip away, keeping it clean. Starting at the front, with the head, place the clipper in and lift up to create a weight line in the hair. This is to be used as a guide for the rest of the haircut. Working cleanly, work along and down the head in fine sections, taking off any excess hair with the clipper. Once an even clean shape has been formed, I take my number one guard and work against the natural direction that the hair lies. When I'm clippering, I'm also just lightly blending the shape into the hair by flicking out towards the top of the section, thus taking off less length but avoiding a sharp heavy line. By flicking out the clipper in such a way, you can see the shape come to life around the lower crown and occipital bone. For the neckline, you can see that I've removed the number one guard. I have the clipper set to a half and I'm continuing to work against the natural lie of the hair, getting shorter and a smoother result. To neaten up the shape, you can see that the clipper is in a zero position and we freehand clippering anything that stands out. You have to be careful because it's more of a visual thing, and if your client decides to move their head, you could be taking a lot more hair off than what you really want. For a slight bit more detail, I'm just using scissor over comb to shatter out any unwanted heaviness. Now, to dry the hair off, I'm using my Gamma Pew dryer. Love these, check them out. I blow dry Rudy's hair into a shape, paying attention to the natural hair growth patterns using a very light texturizing product. Back in again with clipper over comb. This time the clipper travels up the comb rather than along it to pick out any excess weight, working down and out to blend in the beard. But this motion up as opposed to across the way means we can be a wee bit more localized in the area of the hair that we're taking off. When it comes to the top, we want to maintain a lot of the big lad's hair, so we are point cutting directly into it, creating loads of longer and shorter strands. This will create a lot of movement and a lot of texture when he applies product to his hair. We're working from the back of the head to the top in fine methodical sections, ensuring that we don't get lost within the haircut. We don't want to overcut something or over texturize something. At this stage, the mirror is my best friend. I use it to check the shape, check the balance, and we trim it according to what it looks like in the mirror. Making any last adjustments to the hair, keep checking the hair is sitting the way you want it to sit. And if it's falling out of place now, chances are there's a wee bit of excess length that still needs to come off, or maybe a bit of weight needs taken off. So just, it's all visual from here on in. As you can see, unfortunately, in our salon, the lighting's right above us, so it means it casts a heavy shadow on the head, and it creates dark spots and dark patches where they're not really wanted. So that's why I'm spinning my client around. using the buzzers and creating a strong shape in the neckline and pulling the skin slightly taut so I create that nice sharp line down the back of his neck, tapering the hair from nothing at the bottom into the haircut. So if you imagine it's going from nothing into a light stubble into the haircut, working around the ears, neatening and tidying everything up, and just generally checking for balance on both sides of the haircut. Once that's done, apply some product and see how your client feels about it. Hopefully you like what we've done today, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Other than that, please like and subscribe.